We are going to Kalibo, and this time instead of shopping, we're actually going to go and purchase some appliances and some water tank indoors. So we'll have the hard price list to show everybody what it takes to build a house here in the province. By the way, I'm so jealous. I just noticed the neighbors. One of the neighbors that bought a lot over there just planted a bunch of banana trees.
We have bananas also.
Only 5 or 6. Now we need to get some. I want to put coconuts here in at the corner so that they grow over the top of the pool and look cool, huh?
And then our workers start already cleaning, guys, in that area, on the right side.
Yeah.
And
One of the commenters I saw just asked us about yesterday's video. They said, "Are you guys fighting?" No. Yesterday, Karen was sad because some of the workers didn't do the cleaning that they were supposed to do. They just didn't show up. They didn't show up on Sunday, and they didn't show up yesterday to get some things done. So that's what Karen was upset about. And not a really big drama, just a little drama there, guys. So, all right, here we go to Kalibo. First, we're gonna
buy everything that we need here to our house.
So it's hot today, so the first thing we're doing is go to the Sari Sari store and get some ice water. All right, here we go.
Guys, we are here again, and we decided to get this.
This is 8,995 pesos.
Yeah.
The front load is
they put already a price. Last time there's
10,000, 11,000. Only that last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So this time, what do you prefer, Karen? This one?
No, this one. This one lang.
This one, I'm pretty sure if you have low water pressure, it'll still work.
Yeah.
This one, probably, maybe not. This one looks overly digital to me also.
So, what do you think?
I have no doubt it would work. Do you want to go price at another place, or do you want to just... That one's pretty cheap, huh?
Yeah. Can you open this? So this is the inside, guys. This is 10 kilogram, and this one is 7
now
only.
This one, Karen, you can put under the counter, and then you save space because you don't have to have the top open. You can have a shelf up here or a countertop. This one can go under the counter and save you a lot of space.
Okay.
What do you think? Huh?
That one is 21,000.
Double the price. But like they say, you get what you pay for. This one only takes 7 kilogram also, so you're going to have to be careful how much you put in there.
Yeah.
This one takes 10, but you're going to have to move it from this side to this side. This is your spin.
Yeah.
This is the spin cycle for drying it.
Okay. How about this one? There's a dryer also? No?
It's all in one. It does it all on its own. You don't have to move it from one side to the other.
Okay. So Jim's gonna teach me, guys,
I'm
how
not
to
going to
use.
teach you. I don't. I never do the laundry
Because I never use washing machine since then. You know that I am only washing our clothes in the
I wanted to build a nipa hut on the mountain, but you wanted to be all sophisticated in manner and you get a house close to the road where people can drive instead of riding the Carabao.
Because I'm Carabao already. My nose is like Carabao.
You should live in the mountains with the Carabaos.
Digging holes for the house like bunker.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Is it good enough?
Karen, I have no idea.
If you like this one, of course it's much
In
benefit.
America, ours works like this, only it's top load.
Yeah.
This is considered the ultra premium.
Some people said that it gets rusty.
It gets moldy.
Moldy.
If you don't leave the door open, some people close the door, and if
Okay.
you leave the door closed, you get a black mold in the seal.
Okay.
And
So you need to open.
yeah, leave it open, and you still might get a little mold because there's a fold in there where the water can go.
Okay.
So what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. The difference of the price is much.
Do you think you can figure out how that works?
Yeah, I'll watch on YouTube. Joke.
Yeah, I don't doubt you'll watch on YouTube.
Yeah, because I never used washing machine since then.
That's a pretty
As
good
what
price.
I said.
So do you want to check somewhere else, or you just want to get it on the same truck as all the other materials, the doors and stuff?
Yeah, that truck is big. The one that delivered us last time.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Wonder
can
how
fit.
How heavy this is.
That is
It's
the
not very
only-
heavy at all.
That is the only big one, and the freezer, and then of course the tank.
How much was the tank? Did they get the price yet?
The guy,
He's looking.
the salesman,
Okay.
said that later
Okay.
because he's busy still.
All right. So what do you think of this one?
For me, this one lang.
All right.
Why?
The,
That's just
this one is better, but the downside is you get a little mold in the door seal, which is maybe not a huge deal, but it's not good either.
yeah.
You know, this one's got to last twice as long, more than twice as long to be as affordable as this one, right?
Yeah.
So it'll save you. This one would save you a little labor and a little water, though. We don't really need to worry about saving water. It's not that expensive, right?
Yeah.
We're going to drill our own well, so we don't need to worry too much. There is a pumping cost for the electricity, but we're going to be solar soon. I wonder which one has more of a power draw. I'll bet that one draws more power.
Yeah.
Because probably the reason it cleans so efficiently is probably because it has a pretty fast cycle.
It's digital.
You want to try that one then?
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you. I don't know. I'm half tempted to buy that one. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is the mold thing.
So it's up to you. You're the one who can decide it for our budget also. For the appliance.
That's better than washing in the Sapa, right?
Right.
So what do you want to do? This one? Front load? I don't know what that means. You're going to kiss it?
This.
Kiss the one you want. You're going to kiss that one? All right. Karen. All right. So,
You make me crazy.
what else were we getting? We
A freezer.
pretty much decided on the water tank. Ton's going to be mad. He wants the plastic one.
Yeah. It's up to you, he said.
Of course, it's up to me.
Because based on
but I
his
want to make sure everybody understands.
because he said
I want to make sure everybody understands what the issue is.
last time
We're
that
getting
we
way too much plastic in our
they use also
environment,
stainless.
in our diet. It's,
Later on, it gets rust because it's coated on not
rust
pure.
is not really toxic in and of itself. The plastic is probably way more dangerous than rust.
Yeah.
The rust thing is a durability issue. The plastic issue is a health issue. It messes with your endocrine system. It's not good.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I saw something.
what? What do you want now?
There.
Huh?
There.
What?
There. Oh.
The split air conditioner?
No.
Oh, the vent? The
Yeah.
stove vent?
Yeah.
Now, the stove is going to go very near the outside door that goes to the. That's not good. To the dirty kitchen. It's on the south side of the house. The wind is going to blow that out anyway.
Yeah.
So before we put one of these in, let's see what happens and see where we want to position everything and what we want to use. We might just make a vent fan in the wall right there where the stove goes, rather than an overhead like this, because the air is going out. That's the way the air is flowing out of the house. I don't think we have to worry too much about the steam, the gas from the cooking staying in the house. Being where the stove is on the south side of the house, the wind is blowing always from the north, right through the house.
So we don't need that.
We might at some point, but we can run the stove without that. You don't need that to run the stove.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially since where the stove is. All right, what else were we looking at?
Freezer.
Do you want to get the freezer on the same truck? Really? Okay.
Yeah. So that we don't need to pay next time.
Okay.
Refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Jim said, guys, refrigerator. Dish sterilizer.
6.4. And then over here.
This one here, guys, is 14,000. 22,000, almost 23 already. So James picked something here last time. This one.
What do you think of this one?
Yeah.
It looks durable. I think you'd probably be better off to get two of these, since we're going to make a business location later.
So one
You
lang
get one
ay.
of these in the house, and we can store the extra, the extra inventory in the house.
Yeah.
And then you can put another one this size at your business location, and you can store it there. You know.
Yeah.
Would you rather do it that way, or do you want to get two? You want to get two 20s, or what do you want to do?
This one, Bill.
You like that one,
Mm-mm.
or do you like this one?
That's so big. That's too much.
This one will probably draw a lot less power. It's got a 5-year warranty. That sounds like a good deal. So this is 8.9. And next time for the business location, Karen, we might get like this one. What do you think?
Yeah. So this one is for the house only. And if you want to have business later on, we can buy that one.
Now this one says it maintains coldness 20 hours even without electricity. So, yeah.
This one is much better.
How about which one?
That
Do
one.
you want this?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get this one. So it's 18,735, and we're going to need more than one because we're not going to have a choice because we're doing the business thing,
Yeah.
and we're going to need two. So if we've got two, if we need more capacity later, we can buy the big one, the 20 over here. And depends on how much business we're doing. We'll feel things out and see how it's going to go. And yeah, good.
Yeah.
We don't want it too big because we don't want to run the compressor too much and destroy our ability to do solar.
Yeah.
You know, because we want to go 100% off the grid at some point. If we have,
So we decided already for the washing machine and for the freezer. So what's next? The doors.
the doors,
Yeah.
well, I think we know. We want to get mahogany doors for the outside, and
Yeah.
then one for our bedroom, and then the rest will be the cheap doors, right?
Cheap doors.
Cheap doors.
And then later also we will go to Banga to get the frame for the door.
All right. Was there something
That
else?
is James' favorite toilet, guys. Every time we are here, he's
What do
fan
you like
of
better,
orange.
the orange or the lime green? Look how cheap that is. You could just buy them all, Karen.
Oh my God, there's no pink. I
Imelda
want
Marcos,
pink.
she collects shoes. You can collect multicolored toilets.
Oh my God, if Imelda Marcos have shoes, me is toilet, right?
Oh my gosh. So what else have we got here? We already selected our
Yeah, we have that already.
we selected our fixtures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't like this.
Oh yeah.
Some
Okay.
people.
We won't make people dizzy.
Yeah.
So somebody was asking me about the water filters, and yeah, you can get all kinds of different water filter systems here. They've got it all in stock. Yeah, yeah.
You want one?
We have one that would like remove, like you could take water from the creek and filter it, because that's the kind of filter we'd need before we'd want to be drinking out of the filtered tap water here.
Voda.
Yeah,
So you want
sounds
this?
European. No, well, we'll worry about that later. There they got all the filter elements and all that kind of stuff. We'll worry about that later. You know what I want to get is a steam distiller. That takes a lot of power, but it, you know what I'm saying? It boils it and it makes distilled water out of the steam. That takes all the impurities out and all the bacteria. We used to have these when I was a kid. My grandfather had 2 of these on the well, but the problem was they plugged up so fast from the hard water that they took it off.
Yeah.
Didn't use it. The cylinders got, the cartridges got plugged up so quick it wasn't worth doing. But for the drinking water, it might be okay, like on the kitchen line. But that's going to need, it's going to need the high pressure pump. So let's go find the pumps and the pressure tanks and see what they have on offer. I'm like a water pressure pump to boost the pressure with a bladder type pressure tank. And we also need a pressure switch, 3050 diaphragm pressure switch for the pump. Those are like not what we're looking for, but interesting to know that they have.
They have generator also.
Lots of generator. Air compressors. We're looking for bladder tanks and water pumps. Maybe we're in the wrong section. Maybe this way, Karen. We've got a flow switch. That's pretty cool. But what we need is a pressure switch.
So what did you said this one, James?
Those just have to rely on air bubbles coming in constantly. What we want is like the bladder tank. Bladder tank.
A bladder tank.
These have bladder?
Yes,
Which one?
bladder tank.
All of them?
Yes.
Oh, I see the filler. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You fill that like a tire, Karen, and there's a rubber. You guys call it a interior. We call it an inner tube in there. The fill stem? Yep. Yep. Just like filling a tire. Okay. Now, which one is the lowest cost bladder type tank?
Sistema. This blue. Color blue.
This one?
Yes.
This is the lowest cost one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's 10,000 peso. Where's the fill stem on this one?
60 liters.
Where's the fill stem? Is this it?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's got like a... Okay, okay. Okay, so we get that and a half... is a half horsepower pump okay for residential?
Yes, sir.
Is this a bladder tank here too?
Yes, bladder tank.
A little bladder tank and a little motor. So we're not using it for a well. We're going to use it to pump from the holding tank. Yeah. Does it have a pressure switch too? Is this the pressure switch?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's got everything.
James
All
and
set.
Karen Adventures.
Yeah, but there.
James and Karen Adventures.
19.5,
How many
1
channels?
horsepower, 50 liters. Pressure tank.
Now back in Missouri to water our baka, I've got one that's actually like this. About this size, almost exactly the same size. This would probably be too much for our. We're just for the kitchen and the 2CR, and since we're not pumping from a well or anything, it's going to be pumping out of the tanks. Probably this one would be okay, maybe.
The CR, maybe that's
You think
the
the bigger
best.
one's
That's the
required?
bigger one.
So that's 20,000. So is that blue tank bigger than that tank?
9,850.
So it's almost 10.
Then plus motor, pressure switch.
How much is one of these little motors? One of these little motors coupled with that would probably be better.
Is 0.0 horsepower.
0.8 horsepower. Did these come with a pressure switch?
No. If you want on the bid bars, you can take it.
So are these good for pumping from the tank?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense to buy a smaller motor because we're going to go with solar in the future, and I don't want too much current draw. And then, so then a small pump with a pressure switch and a tank.
What is your source of water, sir?
Source of water is we've got Nawasa, which is only working at nighttime.
No. Okay, we can use booster pump.
Booster pump.
For kana.
This one is for a well too.
This
one?
well.
Well, if, later we are going to drill a well, but right now we're on Nawasa. So if we could hook this one up and use it for the...
It's okay for the master.
It's okay for both.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What about these little ones? Would this
It's
work
for
for the booster?
adding pressure, like Nawasa.
For Nawasa. But it's Nawasa has no pressure in the daytime. So in the daytime, it's going to be coming from the water tank.
Actually, if you put this, if you can put it inside your house because it's not in Nawasa, there's not applicable. This demand
Okay. All right.
not recommended for it.
Not recommended.
Because your pressure of that is you can hold all the surrounding your house. Pressure is
We have to have a pressure tank and a switch, a 30-50 pressure switch. All right. I'm leaning towards one of the combo units here.
this brand is one Italian brand.
Yeah, we've got one of those pumps. We don't have the pressure tank though. That pump is for the well. Up on the mountain. So I don't know. I'm leaning towards this one, Karen. What do you think?
You choose.
Either that
I
or we
don't
can
know
see
about
this
that.
one comes with the pressure switch. That's an on-off switch, a diaphragm switch. And then, how much are these switches, by the way? Because they always burn out on me. They only last about a year. These switches,
Yes.
the pressure switch.
What is the concern?
How long? How long do they last? Do you sell them here separately?
Yes.
Where
We
are
have
they?
a Canada.
Okay.
Like that, sir.
Okay.
No? Wait.
This is flat, the same kind of switch, I think. Okay.
Different, sir.
All right, that's good. All right, I just gotta make up my mind.
So-
We have a lot of options here. So we can buy this, and one of the motors over there, or we can buy that one. What do you think, Karen?
Kuya said we can save when we are using that.
You can what?
Same quality.
Same quality? Another pressure tank, huh? Is that a bladder tank?
Yes, 3.2.
Oh yeah. Is it a bladder tank though?
Yes, bladder type, sir.
Is it? Where's the fill stem? Okay, this is the fill stem. Okay.
The 3.2, then you can get,
Which pump?
you can either what you use, 1/2, 3/4, or 1 horsepower. You can change it.
Okay.
Then maybe you can want to take 13K
Then-
overall.
Yeah, but you still got to get the fittings to go from here to here.
20,000, 7,000 ano na less.
At least, yeah.
You can save 7,000, Kuya said James.
Yeah, I think so. Let's do that, huh? I like that. But let's make a list then. I think we should. We need the. Can you help us get the fittings for it?
Yes, we have.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. This is 100% a bladder tank.
It's a bladder tank.
Okay. All right. And you know what? If it's not enough, we can always buy another bladder tank and put it in the system. Sure. All right, we'll do that. And then which pumps? How about
3/4? 3/4 is 0.5.
0.5 is better
Horsepower.
because I want to go solar someday. And I want less
lower
draw.
watts,
Yeah,
okay.
it's better to add more pressure tanks and buy a smaller motor. Okay, so we'll get this one and this one and the pressure switch and the fittings for it all. I gotta see the pressure switches. This one is?
Since tax karapat.
How about this one?
It's the same, sir. At a different brand.
This one has got these little springs here. You can change the pressure if you want to. You can increase or decrease. It's on, off. Ours are set.
Oh, already set, sir?
There we go.
Ah,
So the power goes in from the power and then it goes to the pump on, off based on the pressure. So we just need to get all the little fittings. I think since this one's the least costly, we'll get this one and then yeah. I feel like I have that same one back in the States. The, Yep, springs. Easy, okay. Oop. Alright, that's the wiring's easy. So we just need to get that.
yes, for kana.
You have all that stuff?
Yes,
Okay.
5-way connector, sir.
Well, we might as well just get it. We'll, you want to put this on our list for the load? We'll get this switch and just let's make sure we have all the fittings to go to this goes to the pressure tank, right? Oop, you don't want to lose that. You know what happens if you lose that? Then it gets wet in there and you have a problem. All right. All right, I'm happy that works. I see you guys have switches here too for the level control switch. I would assume that's for the water tank. That's a different issue for the water in.
James, move back, James.
3286.
Wait.
Paano ng barcode?
then later, Karen, if that one is not enough pressure, we can come back, and if it's not enough capacity, we can come back and like get the big one and add it. You know?
Yeah.
All you got to do is just attach it to the water line.
James, so you switch to
Yeah,
that-
the bigger
to
tank.
60 liters.
Trying to make my mind up here. That's
Yeah.
that's a lot more water.
Because that one is 36 only.
Yeah.
Only 1,000 plus
When the
difference.
pressure goes down to 30, the pump turns on again. So yeah,
Okay.
you can adjust the switch too, so that there's still water in the tank when the pump turns on. That way, you get a lot of water pressure. It sustains longer. Okay. All right, we're good. That one plus that pump and fittings and this pressure switch.
So we're gonna buy the solid doors now, guys.
design 80. 90.
Kat mahogany nga to, sir.
Magaling.
Only the exterior doors should be mahogany. The bedroom
Yeah.
doors just got to be solid. It doesn't have to be mahogany, right? Just solid.
Sa bilog siyo karon, sir. Sa awaton ko lang, sir, ako niya maguhang. Di ba kasayod sa mga ano, dahil lang nga mahogany.
May parehas, matalay ang tao. May apat, mga 80. May sa bilog 90. Same design.
Okay.
Magaling.
They have different size jeans but the same
Same price.
same price.
Okay. Okay. So can we get one for the bedroom door? Yes. Is that what you want, or do you want to get a different type of wood for the bedroom door?
Ako yung kaya said mahogany is
Just get the
durable.
mahogany.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. All right. What about treatment for termites? Do we have to worry about termites getting into these?
Kat nagabukbok siguro, sir.
Yung,
You think?
ano?
Is it,
Molded. Molded.
what's that?
Molded, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Sample.
Are these treated?
They have sample there.
samples?
Plywood.
Oh no, we don't want plywood. I was just asking about if we have to worry about the termites. Nah, I don't like that.
kat
No, we'll go with the mahogany. We'll just keep our eyes open and
okay. Ano lang.
Okay, pa yung ano, solid.
all right. So the ones we're looking at.
Varnish, James. You just put varnish. You
the
know.
varnish keep them out.
Solid knob.
The other thing is we got up on the mountain. We got those little bees going in the side of the wood.
Solid knob.
Yeah.
Para sa anay, ma'am.
Oh.
Solid knob lang.
Solid no. Mga alin doon, sir? The solid gnome.
Liquid na brush.
Liquid, James, that you can brush.
Yeah, we'll have to do that because we definitely don't want.
Yeah. Yeah,
So we're getting
it looks
four of these.
durable.
Ano ka? Dito may buhong matadira.
Ah,
Mahalo.
Kuya said, James, that there's already a chemical they put
That's good. That's what I wanted to know. That's
for
good.
that bugs
That's
that
good. That's what I wanted
commonly
to know.
Kulang lang. Varnish, papakinta.
varnish, James, so that it's shiny.
Yep, we're gonna have to varnish it. I agree.
Yeah.
So it doesn't absorb water too.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, this is the new design. Okay, can you tell me where's the other part that goes outside? They're split, right?
Okay.
So where?
And the outdoor is ano?
Where? Does it?
Gold fin.
So are these? Is that included? Everything included for that price?
Not for install.
Oh, not for
It's
install,
separate.
but all the hardware is here for that price.
This is the cheapest.
Okay.
The Boston Bay brand.
Okay. Well, it's reasonable price. I'm just trying to figure out what else as far as hardware do we need. Nothing. It's complete. Okay. Well, that's good. The price is good, and it's a better design than the window units.
So, what do you want, James?
What? Well, do you want to buy that now, or do you want to wait till later? Because we got.
Depende na square meter, sir.
How much is our bedroom, Karen? Square meter.
Stocks, ma'am, basi mabusan ba mo?
1.5 is 24 square meter.
That should 24 square meter will cover our master bedroom. Yeah. That one.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one I would get.
So we will compute what we spent today.
Let's see what we spent today and see if it's in the budget for today. But we need to make sure we get the freezer, the washer, the doors today. Yeah, and the water tank. And the water pump. So we have a lot of other things to do today.
Okay.
Okay.
Mga pilang bilog yung aircon mo.
Really big one. We can put, I'm thinking we can put another one like in the ground, make a cistern in the ground. What do you think?
How many liters?
480.
Bila. Bila. 480. 480. Ada ya?
You like that better?
1,000.
How much for that one?
18,860.
How much?
18,000.
18,000?
Pero anong damo ka na boss ang dayang ngay so pareho damo da.
Similar sa
Now, Tom, if we use the well water, at some point we use the well water, it might corrode it. I don't know. What do you think? It has an automatic shut-off valve too. There's a valve built in that turns it off when it's full. There's a float in there.
Yeah, there's a floater switch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. May na ayos. Pero
Floater pitch.
stainless. Yeah. Nasuod niya stainless bigyan mo na. Kanawa.
Kung may warning iya ton ho, sa salty ko na ton.
Hindi na pwede sa mga Boracay.
You want to mount it on the ground, Tom?
Yeah. It is good
Sa
for
Boracay.
mounting.
Sa Boracay matagal imo nga to ton. Kati father nga to.
Because maybe this is if you use in a coastal area is there's it's possible to corrosion.
You think
but,
it'll?
you know, so our situation is
Do you want to use that one?
yeah, it's up to you, James.
You think it's a big problem over the plastic?
Yeah, it's okay. This is reserved.
You'll do the job?
Yeah.
You want to get the big one instead of the little one? You're going to have to make a very strong, a lot of steel, a lot of channel iron.
What do you want, James? The small one or here?
We could just put a concrete pad on and put it on the ground and use the boost pump.
Yeah. Bila presyo ko rin po sa
11.
18 na to.
18. What do you think?
Ay, 400 na yan, 400.
Oh, 480.
Ay, daywang ka makatutabi na tao.
Bilang 22.
Oo. Ayun namin kung tayo makabuba na tao, kung di ka tao.
Oo, kaya.
Ay, daywang ka makarata, nakatumbas.
Kuya Christian said you can save that big one.
Save it for what?
That is 11. If you wanna buy two, it costs 22,000.
So you want to get the big one?
Ay, alin ko nagimuton.
Oo, pwede ba daya? Saan nga madaya ra? Paul?
Kuya Christian,
Mga
that
binuko
one.
mo yung
Alright,
ginagamit na nagos?
alright, switch it to this one. We'll get this one.
Is it okay for you, James?
It's okay, we won't run out of water.
Yeah.
Even you shower like 1 year, you have enough.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Dahil abe nga rahay, ano man abe ho? Ana, tumbas mo lang karay kata to nga blue, di ba? Oo.
The same in blue color.
The content of this water tank, James, is the same in blue, plastic,
Yeah?
in nipaat. Like this. Tapos, ano yung 500 na ito, no? Yung blue nga ito, no? At blue nga mga taas yun, no? Tanggo mo yung ginagamit. 500. 500 mo na yan. 450? 450 na yan. 480. Mas abo pa galing na itong blue, no?
Karen, tell Ton, we got a ton, also the bladder tank, we picked the bladder tank and a pump out and a pressure switch. You want to go look?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go show you those things. See that? But anyway, it's a fill valve, like a tire.
Yeah.
Good. So,
Like,
high pressure reservoirs so that the faucets don't run dry in the house.
yeah. Like,
Good?
yeah. Like,
But then, and we could have just bought this, I guess, but I guess it's cheaper to buy the parts.
yeah, that design of this tank is like atomic bomb in Hiroshima.
Yeah.
It dropped in
Yeah.
Hiroshima.
Yeah. B-29.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tibbets in the crew. Yeah, we need those fittings. Anyway, Tom, the wires go in here, power in, power out.
So, where's the input, James, and output?
It go in here. How do you open that?
Pat? Buksay pa to?
Need a screwdriver?
Pat?
You get the cover off. You need a screwdriver? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. The cutter is dual purpose.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Power goes in and out. Carries across. Where are we going? Pressure
Maybe-
switch.
If the water came here, James, this is automatic to switch now.
Yes, 30, 20, it's a pressure switch, on, off. But where do the wires go? Come in here, and then what's this? The ground, this is the ground, right? So I guess they go in here, Ton, here. This would be in, power in, and then power out, and then one to the motor, and one from the current in, and current, and
Motor and line.
motor and line, there you go. All right. So the line comes in here, one goes here, one goes here. Motor comes in here, and one goes here, one goes here. Good?
Motor ang linyas dagong.
Yeah.
Daya, motor di kara. May pamata sa raw, may indicator.
The 2 lines from the motor, the 2 lines from the power. Okay, easy. And the ground, don't forget the ground.
Yeah.
Underground man nila. Ay ko yan, buhok man nila. Ang buhok ga. Oh, plito na. Barnes lang ko ga.
Ay hugong po ang hay hugong buong.
Kami nang hindi ka to.
Medyo makakwat ano, balinghod ang klaseng ko ano. Klaseng ko ano. Ano okay na? Di ka man dali
Ay ko yan, ugaw man daw. Ugaw, hugot man daw.
Iso ni madala. Ganawa ang picking to ano ora? Ano gani? Ano na kinyo? James, it's okay for you?
Yeah.
The quality of this kind of
Oh yeah, nobody's gonna kick
So
that
he'll
with
be-
their foot anyway. Right, they're gonna have to be a lot bigger than me to do that. Yeah.
if the tips is kicked, that is the block is already ready.
Yeah. All right, it's good, Tom.
Yeah.
And it doesn't smell.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like termites are gonna eat it either.
Yeah.
Wala na bilog ko cinta to.
Pila ka nito, Ton?
Sintaling ano?
Kapahan.
Somebody already tested it out.
Oh.
Somebody already tested it.
Ang dubinta ay ano, sa bilog.
Makarama na di siya. Piraso ng tanan.
Oh, kaya sa tanan good. Di ba matabara sa guwa bil importante sa guwa pamsaka na bitubi. Kasi kung makuan kung
O gani man daw.
oh, ba
Sige ko yan sir. I primera niyang mura yan ang pitahan.
ano yung ano no?
Barnes ang ba?
Barnes. Nagatibay ako yung barnes eh. Plastic barnes ito din. Daya ay dubi, cinta raya.
Oh, cinta. Pwede mo na sanding sealer mo. Pag sanding sealer ay bapingan maray mo liya.
Domino theory.
It's your fault.
This is part of the job of the
Dominoes. Big domino.
Na ano, bukas dira mo gani.
Pero design ikaw na pinipigay.
Okay man na. Ano na? Sige mo. Tatlo malang to, no? Tatlo malang ton. Ano? Tatlo ang kapintahan. So that's 28. Because James want to put the whole baka.
The whole baka.
Ay.
Mat pansyon dito to.
That's the whole. You will carry that?
No.
So that's good.
Let's go James. This is if you put two
Our manok will fit in.
yeah. This is for manok.
Yeah, the chicken flock will fit in there.
Yeah. Ano man
Yeah,
ito na
that
ano
big
to?
one? That big, okay.
Ay kung
Okay.
basta ay sa abo na hay. May dayon mga hilong. Oh, agad may dayon mga hilong mga
Butang patriders babo.
came
So
here
that
in
is the final, guys. We're gonna get the
Saturday.
28,350. The
Yeah, I remember we
bigger.
were here and they didn't know what the price was yet even. There was no price tag on it when we were here last time because they just put it out.
Yeah. Because if that one is 3,000 difference only.
It's good. It'll be good because if we get baka and we want to wrap them up and put them, we'll be able to store it all. Yeah. We'll make a lot of ice too.
Matipid
More
mataron
ice.
ton. Matipid mataron ton.
You can get there.
Ay, right there.
On? Sige, may handle. Pati ka rin ako.
Yeah, the handle's missing.
Oo.
Better make sure we get the handles, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Handle na to.
Handle.
Oh, it's inside. Okay.
Ano ba kabit na? Saan kaya mo nun? Oo. Toros mo daw.
Philips ko.
That's good.
See, 5,000 liter.
Dati mo, dati 3,000.
So this is the freezer that we bought already, guys. That is the only one stock here. That is the most biggest freezer here in City Hardware. And I don't know how much is the total of what we bought. So James and I prefer to buy a aircon next time, guys. We prefer also to buy the washing machine and the freezer only, because when we have wedding we need this, especially the meat that we need to prepare, and for the business also, guys, later on. So that is the double purpose for us. James prefer freezer than a combination of chiller and freezer. So I'll just pay later, guys, and it's good that we have already a delivery guy that arrived.
But yeah, guys, they got about everything they got in the West you can find here. I'm going to see where Karen and Tonton went. There she is.
Look like a coffin already.
Looks like what?
Here.
Water. I'm so thirsty. Oh, that was good, Karen. Nothing like water when you're thirsty.
So tiring. So there's a free coffee
That
here.
for me, Con? Thank you.
Yeah. That is no sugar, James.
No
Okay?
sugar for me. Yeah, I like my coffee black. Thank you.
The one that is
Hindi ako.
Smells good too.
Yeah.
Free. How's the free
The free
coffee?
coffee tastes the best.
That is a Starbucks of the coffee
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Starbucks of City
It's not
Hardware.
bad actually.
Ay, nakabili na. Passing on.
Kat 8,000 niya to.
8,000.
May bagong stock na.
All right, I just figured I'd walk around and get some prices while we're waiting. We made our decisions on what we're gonna buy. We're gonna buy this one because we can just basically dump the water in it and get the clothes cleaned pretty quick. I want to buy this one, but it would be sometime before we have a high pressure system operational, even use it. So maybe next time. We got some speakers, TVs. We have a TV already. Got some fans. We already have a stove too, Germania stove. We got to bring it down from the mountain. And these are refrigerators. There's our freezer. That one was so big they only carry a display model. So Karen will be ready to go into business. It's got a split doors. And some prices on the other ones. All right.
Coffee?
Coffee? Sure. Yeah.
Ma'am, okay ka na, ma'am? Coffee?
Thank you. Some septic tanks. We're just using block. Could have gone that way with it, but Karen's getting, and we did decide to get the split one, but we're not doing it today because we went a little over budget on the other items. That's probably the one we're gonna get. That's big enough for our bedroom. Covers more than enough square meters. They got a lot of fixtures and all that kind of stuff here.
Especially the meat to prepare. And for the business also
Oh yeah, bug zappers. I should hook one of those up in the house, in our bedroom. Definitely. All right, we're waiting for the total here. We're at the hardware store, appliance store, and we bought something like 80 to 100,000 PHP in appliances, doors, water tanks today, and we're waiting for the final total. Karen's a little bit tense.
yeah, scary.
So we're going to see what the final total is, and we'll give you guys a good review of all this stuff once it's in place.
Our
The big freezer.
people here is laughing because James wanna put whole baka there, he said, to his freezer. And I'm a little bit tired of picking the best appliances.
We made one compromise because of cost, and two. We made two compromises on cost today to save money. We did not buy the air conditioning. The split unit was, what was it, 15,000 peso?
Yeah.
So we didn't buy that one yet. 'Cause
Next time
we
lang.
don't really need air conditioning yet. Maybe never, but we know what we got to do. And we didn't buy the expensive washing machine. Number one, because it was expensive. Number two, because that one, the front load type, we wouldn't be able to use it right away. Because it's gonna be a couple weeks probably before we get the water pressure going properly. So we decided to buy the top load one. We have a pile of laundry. It takes a lot of time to wash all that laundry. And the top load one, we can just plug it in and get it filled up. I think we can even bucket the water in if we have to. But it can trickle fill, and we can get the laundry clean, and that will save a nuisance job that we have. So I think it was a good compromise. Two good compromises. We can wait on the air conditioner, and we bought the cheaper but more useful right away washing machine. What do you think?
Yeah, the important is we have door, we have a washing machine, we have freezer,
And we bought the big freezer.
and then the water pump.
That's right.
And then the tank.
We bought a bladder type water tank, and we bought a water pump to
Yeah.
up the pressure. And that water pump is also a jet pump that can be used on the well. So if we have to, if later when we drill the well, we can take it off the water tank and put it directly in the well. So it's dual purpose. It's dual purpose pump.
And we're happy that finally we bought that, and for the preparation for our big
The wedding.
event, which is the wedding, guys.
Address, ma'am.
Aranas Balete.
88,000, ma'am. 260.
Her name's 88,000.
You can use your card?
Here, show me.
88,000. Okay. There's the receipt.
266.55.
All right. Thank you. I got it. Karen's gonna swipe her BDO card.
Pampacheck lang ako, ma'am. 88. 266.55.
Point it the other way while she puts her pin in. It's a nice hardware store. The best part is we're going to get all this delivered at once, and we don't have to overtime have all the issues trying to bring it home one by one. Worked? Worked? Oh, amen. Well, I'm going to lock my card back up then.
Because video is common here, James.
It's good. Good job. All right.
Where's my brother?
I don't know. He disappeared. Maybe talking to the truck drivers?
Maybe.
Probably. They seem to be bonding over speakers, sound systems or something, yeah? Is the truck driver a Longo too and do the speaker thing?
No.
No?
Apply
Just
now.
like speakers?
Yeah.
Eklanon can like speakers too, huh? Alright. Alright. Sign off till later.
Yeah.
Can I look at it?
Later, sir. After I check.
So they'll go through the receipt, audit it line by line, and make sure everything is included. Good? Good, Ton?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get some more plywood for your speaker cabinets. Is that where you went? No, you went to get the,
Yeah, next
the
time.
code.
Wali para matagbak sa itong nabay ko sa iya.
Nandito man. Yun yung ano lang ako nagaling sa girim natin. Ako nagaling bahala magbaylo. Baylo ko nag-handle.
Alright. Pressure tank. Good?
Yan lang ma'am, sangka.
Check the freezer then.
Make sure nothing's missing. Make sure we got the handles and the book and all that stuff. No damages. It looks good.
May ako na dito nag-sobrang atong aning shower ito.
Did they plug it in, Ton?
Item na. Ito na.
They're going to put power to the pump, make sure it turns. Load test it. They test everything in the Philippines. Oh yeah, it's cold. It's very cold. Cold, Karen. Freezer cooled down nice. Can you test it? Come here.
Oh my god, it's so cold.
No, touch the
I'll
side.
try.
Touch it.
Yeah.
Got cold fast, huh? All right. Well, that's good. They got an outlet right there, and they put power to everything, even the electric motors and everything. Make sure it turns. Good.
Wala naman binutang anong pump din para
Half horsepower, the pump.
Yeah, I told you about that, Tana. I want to keep the power consumption under control because the surge power for the solar is going to be really important.
Yeah.
And you have pressure tanks for you have a water holding tank and a pressure tank. So.
Hindi binutang sa akin ha.
Alright.
Diyan
Check lang matipid.
Spinner going? That was doing? Okay. Okay. So that's turning. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Karen, you're missing it. Come here. It goes one way and then it goes the other. What do you think?
Yeah, good.
It goes the other way.
How about your washing machine in America? Look,
It just goes one way. It's the top load, but it goes. Yeah.
hinuwat ako na
the whole thing goes boom, 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 boom.
If the
Unbalanced, hits the wall, boom, 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 boom.
if the member of the Green Mountain Boys is drunk, is I put the one I spin the
Put them in the spin cycle.
Green Mountain Boys.
All right.
That is the new.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
He's got a air filler valve there, but it's is it pre-charged? Is it already charged with air? Pre-charged?
recharge. What do you mean, James?
Is it filled with air already, or do we have to fill it? The air valve here, is it pre-charged?
Pre-charge.
Is there already air inside there, or do we have to do it? Is that a bladder tank?
Ano daw para lapit no?
60
Check
liters.
tank pressure every month, 1.2 to 1.8 bar. So you're supposed to fill it up.
So
See?
that is this is the what you need. You need, James. 8 bar.
8 bar. Max working pressure is 8 bar. Pre-charged when it's empty, no water, 1.6 bar. Okay. All right. I get it.
Hangin mo.
What you call an interior, Tom? The interior has to have air in it. All right. We call it an inner tube. They call it an interior. Right, Karen?
Yeah.
That always used to get me when you'd say that. I wasn't.
Interior.
I finally figured it out. You mean the inner tube?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what that tank has. It is an inner
We call,
tube.
we call that interior.
Little boy. You bring a little boy pot box iPad. I don't know.
All right. All right. We're finally loading this stuff up.
Overflow man doon. Galing hindi man daw mag-awas kasi may ano. So sarado man yung open.
Which truck? Karen, which truck are we loading on?
There in brown.
Oh, a smaller truck today?
Yeah, because last time it's very big. The truck stuck.
Yeah.
So it's much better now that we use the small truck. Because that is very long, James. And it's difficult to turn in that fence of our neighbor. That for sure. So they're putting carton paper there.
What are they going to put on the roof?
Maybe the tank. Because you cannot put that in inside. Mostly of tank is at the top of the truck here.
Items been checked and no damage.
Good. Thank you. All right.
So they try to fit, guys. It's good that it's very fit to the car. Like we measure it, it's very exact. Because Kuya suggests to put the door under it so that the freezer and the washing machine won't break, guys. Because we're scared. Maybe in that case is after delivered there in our property it's broke because the 4 doors are pretty heavy, guys, especially that is mahogany. So we have our own motorcycle there and and we're gonna ride it. And those materials is only here. My brother have own motorcycle also. So that's the truck, guys. We're gonna
Guys,
chase them.
look at my helmet, guys. No.
You do, Con.
And the lens of my helmet is
Durable.
too clear.
Well, there it is, Karen. I almost passed him. You awake? No? Oh Lord, it looks bad again, Karen. Maybe he should come this way. Huh? What do you want? I think maybe he ought to come through here. Yeah, this part here is going to be problematic though. All right, he made it. Karen, is the freezer gonna fit through that door? Oh.
Oh, it's good, guys, that the truck can climb here. James is a security guard.
Karen, is the freezer gonna fit through that door?
I don't know. Maybe. Let's try then. So Kuya Christian removed the bamboo, guys, so that the water tank and the freezer and everything that we bought can fit here, because this bamboo is
Where are we going with the water tank? Where are we going with the water tank?
put here inside.
We are in the Philippines, should tell you.
Na ito dapat na may iwag pagit iyara na no. So we need more lights here, guys. Next time we will buy infus and some wirings. Roxy is making this here. Roxy in there. Roxy is very territorial, guys. She don't want that other people come here inside of our house. Hello, Joe boy.
Some people are going to be disappointed in us. We bought the twin tub washing machine. We had the budget somewhere.
Roxy.
We went way over on some things, so we didn't buy an air conditioner, but we did buy the large freezer. We wanted the large freezer very much. That's a 1,000-liter tank.
Yeah, it cost 18,000 guys.
Tindog na, masih. Oh. Ya. Nakasleko dahil sino ba duro ay tara?
Ay, sige na. Yeah, here.
Once all this is implemented, we get all this stuff functional, tiles in and all that stuff, we'll worry about the split air conditioner, which is only 15,000 pesos, which is a good deal. We got the big end so Karen can sell baka and babuy.
It's so
We
big.
can buy babuy.
Baka mas mabugaton.
Wrap it up.
So the freezer, guys, is not heavy, Kuya Christian said.
We won't have any shortage of ice either.
Yeah.